Hello there, how are we doing? I'd like to address a few misconceptions because people don't like to read. They don't like to study. They won't even do the most basic of research before they say something. And it's concerning magical practices and the connection to the gods, the archetypes, God, the goddesses, the demigods, the princes, the kings, the queens, the humans, and how we all interact here. Because there are some religious notions that factions that they don't read something. They just read the 1 second snippet of something. It's like watching watching the news. You don't get the whole story. It's like get a little soundbite right here. So people use sound bites uh, to make a justification for an entire voluminous, comprehensive study on how the cosmology of the universe and someone's body of work and knowledge, where it comes from, their connection. What's up, Tessa? Their connection to the entirety of what you'd call God, what you'd call goddess, the great grand brown or black mother soil, the earth that we live upon. People always forget about her, huh? You loved your God, loved that guy in the sky. Forget about Mama Earth, didn't you? And just the same way, people forget, as they probably never read their own book that they believe so heavily and deeply in, because they've been so indoctrinated by the people that they sit there on a Sunday and they just listen to someone tell them what the book says. Did you ever read the book? You ever read? You didn't even read the own book that you go by. What's going on, Henry? These people don't even go by the same book, the one that they believe in so much. I'm like, you ever read that thing? Like, nah, they just go to church on Sunday and listen to these. Just any other religion too. Most people don't care. They just go there, just listen. A lot of other people they'll read the book. Once they read the book, they can make sense out of their will. Oh, oh, there it is. That is it, the will. What people call the law of Thelma, because it's connected to Crowley, and he's a crazy dude. Oh, weird people. He's a crazy magician. Can't listen anymore to anything he's got to say, because what they've heard is, "Do as thou wilt." That's their theory on the entire thing, without knowing that there's actually a few more statements there, and and um it's Crowley's book, the law of Thelma. You familiar with this? Here, let me read you a little passage from. I'll just use the Wikipedia because I know people won't actually go get the book. But here's what they do. They say, "Do as thou will." They're terrible people. People that are magicians. People that practice magic. Ooh, they're going against Earth. They're going against. Well, not they don't care about Earth, because the pagans were the earth-dwelling people who cared about the Earth. Well, everybody was praying to their god. Praying is a weird word, because to pray in something is it's to take advantage of, to attack. The lion stalks its prey. Yeah, Crowley, the crow. So here's the three major statements that are distilled on the ethics of Thelma. See, what people say is, "Do what thou will," or "Do as thou wilt." This is what they say. That's what they believe, without even knowing that love is the law, love under will, and every man and every woman is a star. They forget to add that part. If you leave that part out of someone's statement, "Do as thou wilt," or "Do what thou wilt," that sounds a little dangerous, doesn't it? That alone sounds terribly, like, disgusting. Like, what a selfish person. Do as thou will? But what is thy will? Love is the law, love under will. Huh. Now, if you heard that whole statement, wouldn't that make a lot more sense? And people they'd have to reassess their evaluation of what the magical arts and practices are, and what pagans and magicians and priests, actual priests, not the priests that stand in front of you and read some garbage out of a Bible. We can use the Bible too. And then every man and every woman is a star. Wow, amazing. Apparently, isn't that how God created us all, as the children of God? Right? Aren't we just the children? That's the same thing. The stars are the children of the sun. right? The sun god, the king. Aren't we all just children? So, do as thou wilt, or do what thou wilt, meaning to seek and follow your true path. Sounds pretty good to me. Love is the law, love under will. The nature of the law of Thelma is love. Love itself is part and parcel of finding one's authentic purpose or mission. Almost sounds like a missionary Christian, huh? And every man and every woman is a star, which is to say, era vulgaris cosmology. It is to imply by metaphor that a person's doing their wills, are like stars in the universe, occupying a space and time, a time and a position in space, yet distinctly individual, and having an independent nature, largely without undue conflict with other stars. Seems about reasonable to me. All of that, if you take all that together, it seems like a pretty ethical, moral, wonderful practice. Yet, now I don't even, I don't go by Crowley's book. I don't go by Thelma. I just would like to dispel, dispel the myths that people just put out that first thing. Do as thou wilt. Well, that's not the whole thing. That's not the whole thing. Don't take pieces, bits and pieces. You have to read the whole book, and then you come tell me what you think when you're done reading the book. You don't take one bite of a French fry and tell me the steak was undercooked, and that your pumpkin pie wasn't good enough for you because you just ate a French fry. You're like the whole meal sucked because one corner of a French fry you didn't like it. Well, did you even dip it in the thing, or did you just didn't? Because you're supposed to dip that into the sauce because it's built that way. That's how I designed it, and you just push the sauce. I don't like that sauce. You know, that's what somebody. I don't like that sauce. I'm not gonna eat the rest of the meal because it just says something I don't like. Ah. You know how many times when people tell me, as an alchemist, I cook. I'm a chef. I've cooked for lots of people. When I cook for someone, I say, what things don't you like? People say, I hate olives, I hate mushrooms, I hate this or that. I was like, all right, we're going to the store. And they're like, why did you just buy the things I don't like? I was like, because I'm going to show you that you just don't like the way that they're prepared for you. And then I prepare them for them, and they go, wow. And I go, yeah, exactly. So it is not necessarily the food that you're eating, it's the preparation of it. And most people have been prepared with a book that is given to them. And the Bible is a great book. So is the Quran. So is the Bhagavad Gita. So are all of these other books that I can't read because I don't speak those languages and I can't read those things. But things that have been translated to English, I'll do my best to make sure I'd only have so many hours in a day to read them or listen to them on audio. But when you find these magical books, there's lots of those, and they teach you all about arts, sciences, higher sciences. Which, funny enough, if you really understood the Bible and never read it, and read it to a deeper degree, you'd understand that is also a book of the sun or a book of the moon. Considering, well, the Quran is supposed to be the book of the moon, the Bible is supposed to be the book of the sun, and it's all about astrotheology, and it also teaches you about your body, and it also teaches you about states of being and consciousness. But that would take a lot of study to understand that. Now, could I break that all down for you? Probably not all of it, but some of it. There are a lot of people that can do better jobs at every aspect of it. I can just point to them and say, go listen to that person. I tell anybody that's a Christian that wants to talk to me like in a weird way, I say, go listen to Neville Goddard. Do you know that you too, do you know not that you are also a God? It's written in the Bible. Did you not read that part? Okay, you don't like him? Go listen to Bill Donahue. Is that a little more your speed? These are Bible scholars beyond whoever's teaching you. They'll give you a better understanding. Christian mystics and people that are just been through the ringer of going to schools and listening to preachers that they want to hand a basket out and they want some money. They need your money. What is it about Jesus and God? And they can tell you everything about the world. They can create the entire world, but they need your money. They don't know how. They're not so good with finances. It's a George Carlin joke. Hope you liked it. So yeah, I hope that solved some issues for people. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a pagan. I'm not a priest. I'm not a rabbi. I'm not your guru. Perhaps I am. It's up to you to choose. I am. That's it. That's what you get. What do you think about that? Now, some might say that me burping there would lessen the message. Well, that's your dilemma, not mine. I needed to burp, so I felt like burping. It felt good. And you know what? It didn't injure anybody, it didn't hurt anybody, it didn't harm anybody. It was a loving thing for me to allow my temple to let a little gas out. Why? I don't know. Because I was doing some house cleansing, some temple cleansing internally, and so I took a little turpentine earlier, and I've had a lot of lime juice today. And that acid is doing a number on cleaning up my system. You want to be my friend? Don't want to be. You can be. Look at him right here. It's a pleasure to meet you. Who's here? Tessa, I know. What's up? Henry, what's going on? Super Champion is here. Yes, Crow, the Crow. And if anybody knows my affinity for crows, my crow friends. Arcane 77. They think he made contact with the Greys. I suppose he could have. But then again, there's a lot of people that probably have. There's people that you've never heard of that probably are sitting in caves or hanging out over there that they speak not about the experiences, and they just actually travel and they do things from other realms. It's a possibility. Yeah, Super Champion. Those who accuse those of do what thou wilt, yes, expose their own evils and their own shame. Yes, this is correct. Because they would do something not so cool. But what they need is someone to tell them what to do. And so they have their instructors, they have their preachers, they have their teachers, they have the good book. It is a good book. You should read it yourself. See what you make of it. Fortnite Maniac. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, is this the first time you've ever heard me speak? That's very interesting. It's very curious to me the different times and different places people get to hear me speak. Of what video they find me speaking in, because I speak in many different varieties and fashions. I think Super Champion could laugh at that. You just awoke. Well, welcome to the Daywalkers. Welcome to the Daywalkers. It's a ring that you get where vampires can walk out in the sun. Am I saying I'm a vampire? Perhaps. Am I saying I'm a hybrid? Perhaps. Am I saying if you were to go watch the show The Originals, I'm the most powerful of them? Perhaps. Also, perhaps not to any of this. I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just having fun with it. I just like to play around with language. And earlier I thought I was going to take a nap and watch a movie. Too much energy in the cosmos these days. Too much information people need to hear. I mean, I've already have obviously way too many videos, so I'm trying to condense that and give that to people in a different way. Thus, the new format of going over to Zoom. If any of you new here want to chat with me live, we can go over to Zoom. I'll start a room up over there. I'll give you the room number. We're not even going to use passwords. And if you don't want your FaceTime camera, that's fine. If you want to use audio, you can talk to me. And for now, it's going to be free. But soon, I'm going to be doing classes of, whatever I feel like doing them on. And at that point, you'll have to give me a couple bucks. I'll make it a nominal fee, but yeah. You up for Zoom, Henry? You up for that? Hey, Super Champion, you wanna head over there? What did you say? Enter, get it, Schumann in experience. I've never heard that word. Enter, get it, Schumann? I like the word. It sounds like you've put 4 words together, and I like it. I don't. Is that Germanic? Is it Bleach? You up for Zoom? Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. If I'm gonna set up a Zoom chat, let's see how to do this, because I didn't figure I was going to do one, because earlier I did a couple shows and no one really showed up, and well, a couple people want to go to their Zoom. If I do it on here, I'll try to do it on here right now, and if it doesn't, yeah, I think this is the way I'll do it. I'll just set it up on here, and then I'll hand the room over to Super Champion. You guys can show up, and then I'll jump off and jump on my phone, because my phone has just more memory. It just works better. So you guys don't need to know all this, but this is what we're doing. Let me set up this room real quick. Zoom. Come on. Do your damn thing. Okay. I will be with you one moment, please. And yeah, and also for whatever reason the lighting becomes a little. Maybe I'll even turn a light on. I don't know. We'll see. Schedule a meeting. Wait, maybe I think I already set one up. I think oh yeah, I set it up on there. Whatever, I got a schedule one here. Schedule. Okay, we'll set it up for. It doesn't matter what time I set it up for, what time it ends. We'll turn the pass room code off. I would have done. And I will jump into this, start it over here. You won't be able to see me on the screen right now because this computer's connection sucks. So join audio, stop. Okay, here we go. Here's the Zoom room number. And as soon as Super Champion jumps in here, I will give him the room key and I'll be right back. Here's the number, 832-6464, 6817. That's all you need to know. Go to Zoom, 832-6464, 6817. And as soon as Super Champion runs up in here, or anybody else, it doesn't matter, I'll give you the room key. You can't really do anything to fuck with my shit, so cool. Come join. It'll be fun. Oh wow, it's like that. That's crazy. Do you know how many people have told me they've either met me in a dream prior or like after knowing them, they'd be like, dude, we were like overdoing this. It's like, wow, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird sometimes. Life is a funny place, ain't it? It's fun. It's fun. Let's see. Has anybody entered? Or is it just I? Your microphone is unmuted. I know this. Participants, come join. Did anybody get that number? I'll say it again, and you all can jump in right now. It doesn't matter. 832-6464, 6817. And if you put it into the thing there, if just in the description box, you know, where you're commenting to me, that would be good for everybody else. So I'm going to keep saying it. Tom Porter has entered the room. What up, Tom? Let's see where he at. Where he at? Oh, Tom, you did not connect. You jumped in and you did not connect? Are you there? Let me see. It says Tom Porter's in the corner. I did not put you in the corner, Tom. Let's see. It says you're in here, but your video's off, which is fine, but your audio's off too. Okay, so you're not actually being, I can't see you in the room. Let me see here. I can see that you're here though. Okay, there you go. Your mic is on. Say something. Can you hear me over here? Oh, there you are, homie. Okay. What up, dude? What up, my guy?
Eating a salad.
All right. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump out of the room, stay in here, don't go anywhere because I'm gonna jump back on my phone and make it easier. Well, give me a second before I do that. Let's get a couple more people in here because I gotta shut off the YouTube. And then I gotta start another one. It's retarded, I know, but that's how I gotta function with it. Super Champion, there we go. Uh-oh, J Marley's shirt's off. J Marley, you're still allowed to be in here. Just put the camera just up above your shoulder level. We don't want to see any J Marley breasts today. J Marley's got, I think he's got C cups. What do you got? Do you have C cups for a dude? And I'm not saying it like he's got titties. I'm saying like he's beef. He's beef supreme. Henry, it says invalid. 832. I'll say it again. Give me a second. Maybe he put it in there wrong. I mean, Super Champion might be drunk at this point, which is, you know, I would normally be drunk, but I didn't buy anything. 8-3. If we're gonna do a couple days cleanse. 832-6464. 832-6464. Oh, look at that. There, Henry, you're in here. Cool. Welcome. So you can't see me quite yet. Welcome. Super Champion, you coming through? Hello. Audio is connected. Tom is connected, no audio. And Henry is connected, no audio. If you don't know how to use that, Henry, go to the bottom. I believe it's the, let's see, bottom left. You should have a mute button and a stop video button. You got that? I don't know. I'm just learning how to use my. Yeah, there you go. What up, my guy? I'm pretty splendid. Yeah, just give me a second. We'll get this all in order. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand the room to one of you two, and then I'm just going to jump off and come right back on, and we'll work from there. And whoever's in this room on the YouTubes, I'm going to start another YouTube in a second. So come over there if you want to come back on. I'll do a live stream from both these things, I guess. At least you'll be able to talk to me on the other side. So see you in a second, guys.